Alright, hello. Still have some cold. I still got some cold. I didn't get it. Well, I got it, but what I want to say is I still have some symptoms of cold. So I'm just gonna do some indoor bike and then call it a day. Easy workout, you know? Whew. Doggy. I didn't catch a cold. You know? Right. 최악의 scenario. Let me open the comment section. I didn't open the comment section yet, so I'm not reading any comments yet. Okay, now I'm opening the video. Video. Come on. Right, good. 0 people watching, which is good enough for me, you know? Which works for me. I can work with that. That's what I want to say, yeah. I can work with that. 0 viewer. I can work with that. Good. I can work with that. So yeah, by the way, I purchased a ab mat, barbell bomb, and belt squat cover, and what else? U-clips. Yeah, U-clips Olympic. Two unit. Two of U-clips. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna try to use. Hey, look at that. Yes, okay, good. Good enough for me. Oh, who is it? Hongxikja, hello. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna ride some bike. You know, my symptoms of cold, but it's not this severe from my point of view. It's not, it's nothing, man. Good. Ooh, good. I can talk. You know, 1830. You know, and next thing I'm gonna try is unalkalized cocoa powder. Unalkalized cocoa powder. 1 milligram per body weight. Kilogram. 1 milligram per a kilogram of your body weight. So if you're 70 kilogram body weight, you should eat 70 milligram cocoa powder a day. That's what I heard. So I'm gonna try unalkalized cocoa powder. So yeah. Wait, it's 55 base 16, eh? Right? もうしんどいな。It's pretty hard already. And I got a medicine from the pharmacy because I got the subscriptions. 처방, what do you call it? Description? I don't know. I went to a medical clinic and I got diagnosed. I went to the pharmacy and got the pills, got the medicine. And it says, drink a lot of water. I mean, you should drink a lot of water. I think I'm gonna ride the bike for 11 minutes and then do the post-workout. Ritual, yeah. It's not a ritual, but I don't know what to call it. Post-workout thingy, post-workout stretch. 난 절대 사람이 만든 약을 먹지 않아. Why is that, man? Why is that? Of course, I mean, I once heard, well, what the heck I'm gonna say it. I heard Jordan B. Peterson, professor, clinical psychologist, taught at Toronto University and former Harvard. Well, anyway, I once heard Jordan Peterson say, well, he didn't say you shouldn't trust a huge pharmaceutical companies, but he said something like, you should be very careful. You should be very, he said something, I think, definitely, he said something like, you should be very doubtful, let's say, about massive pharmaceutical companies. And I understand because, you know, big companies tend to do things for money. I mean, they have to move for money in order to survive, of course. But sometimes it's too much. sometimes it can be too much to just, you know, like someone who does anything for money, which is not good, which can be very bad ethically. So I understand the opinion, but I think the claim that you don't eat anything, any medicine that's man-made, is extreme. It's too extreme. Because what's the difference between man-made food and man-made pills? It's also man-made. It's all man-made. You have to rely on some source that's made from someone else. So why only pills? If you're gonna be doubtful about something you consume, you should. There's very few things that you can eat without any doubt, right? Like protein powders. What about protein powders? That's, if you really think about it, it's not very different from pills. Of course, it's not that severe. It's not. You can buy protein powder without any medical diagnosis, but you can hurt yourself if you consume too much. So, I mean, I'm a very doubtful person. I don't believe something easily. I need evidence all the time. But you have to believe in something. So, it's too far away. Can't read it. All right. 독이 있는 것 같고 천년약을 좋아해. 자연스럽게 강한 면역 체계를 만들고 싶어. 사람이 만든 음식을 먹지 않는데. I mean, like I said, protein powder is a man-made, what do you call it? Supplement, yes. There's plenty of man-made supplements, man-made materials. Like easily just 밀가루. What is 밀가루? Powders. A lot of plants, and not only plants but meats, you know. We inject a lot of antibiotics and things like that to animals to ensure the animal doesn't produce any diseases for human. 10대 때부터 약을 먹지 않았어. Well, okay, 약, which is pills. But some pills are good for your health, so I would recommend you take some of them, like vitamins and omega-3, things like that that I consume, which is just useful, you know. It's nothing too severe. If that's your axiom, well, then I respect that. Like vegans or things like that. Veganism, and on the opposite side, carnivorism. If that's your thing, you can do that. But anyway, I gotta I got some symptoms like cold. Got some cold-like symptoms. Went to the hospital, the medical clinic. 비타민을 먹지만 약은 먹지 않아. Is that different? I mean, with pure question. It's not sarcastic or anything. I don't want to make it into a fight. It's not sarcastic, but from my pure 호기심. What's 호기심? Curiosity, yeah, I forgot the word. From a pure curiosity standpoint, vitamins come from nature. Okay? And other things doesn't. I'm not sure, man. I mean, you should think what a term from nature means. Is egg from nature? Because chickens provide eggs, but the chickens are not natural chickens, you know? They are like machines. They get injections. And the environment which produce eggs isn't natural, right? If you shop organic, it's fine. Just be careful on the brand you buy. Of course, yeah. You should be doubtful of things you buy. You don't just naively believe everything. Of course, that's just basic. Like I said, I am a very doubtful person. I tend to demand evidence for almost everything, which sometimes annoys people, which is understandable because it takes a lot of time. It takes a long time for people to share an opinion with me. But anyway, from nature, natural is a pretty vague term, you know? What they say is organic can be different from company to company. And natural, organic fruits are actually not very natural if you think about it. They are very modified. Like Google, what do you call them? Google plants from prehistoric plants. They are very different. Like bananas, the seeds are really huge. Things were very different naturally. Naturally, bananas weren't very delicious. It's all modified. Human, genetically engineered, if you will. Well, even without any tools, genetic tools like CRISPR, it is, by definition, genetically engineered. Dogs, bananas, all the other things for human convenience, right? You see a lot of dogs, and you see this one and this one looks cute. You mate them, and something similar comes out. And oh, this one and this one looks cute, and you mate them, and something similar comes out. And with the bananas as well, you see a lot of bananas, and this one is relatively okay. So you mate them, and something a little bit on the line comes out. And you repeat that for thousands of years, and you get bananas that we now have. So it's not natural, but it's natural. You know what I mean? It's not natural. It's human. It's not natural because human being has a lot of effect on the evolution. But it's natural because we don't, produce plants out of from plants, manufacture. We don't manufacture plants, mechanically or anything, right? So it's natural, but it's not natural. For example, like bananas. So think about that, man. Not entirely true. If you chop organic, it's fine. 미국에서 안전한 비타민 공급원을 가지고 있는데 some companies don't do that to animals. Not entirely true. In America, we can shop locally and it's not all modified. Well, yeah, modified, that's the word. So, back to bananas. You can't buy a unmodified banana. That's not possible, right? So, along the line, a lot of things are like that, not just bananas. This banana is just one example. Everything around we consume is all like that, modified. So pure natural is perfectly good. Is not a I don't think that's I hope you understood what I mean. Don't be don't go too extreme on one side. If something's modified too much, that can be bad. But if something's not modified at all, that doesn't necessarily mean that's good. Okay? So that's my motto. The answer always lies between two extremes. So find two extremes and draw the line somewhere. So it's 18:51. Now I'm gonna count down 10 and end the stream. Thanks for coming, man. I'm glad we had some, well, I don't know if I can call it a conversation, but I'm glad I was able to share some opinion and read your comment along the line. So thank you. I hope, fighting on your night shift. And when it's 18:52, I'm going to count down 10 and the stream. That was my opinion on what is modified and what is not. What is natural and what is not. It's very, just remember that human language is very fuzzy, can be. It's not very, you can't make a perfect definition, So, yeah. Hope to see you again soon. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you.